couple years of school. Josh is willing to do anything for someone, but he is a guy you don't want to make mad, and his nickname proves it. Josh is one of those guys you just can't help but like, and that is the thing I will remember the most about him. Marie is also on the first side. She, like Josh, started off very quiet in grade school, but not a lot has changed since then. This I never quite understood because she has always had strong opinions about things, but never spoke up about them until this year. Marie does her best whatever she decides to take on, and I know she will have a bright future. Dustin joined her class in 8th grade, then left for a while, and then finally came to his senses and joined back up in the school. Right away I could tell he was a good addition to our class because of how laid back he is. Dustin is a hard worker and he puts his mind into it. When he puts his mind to it, and you can always rely on him for a helping hand. Casey is another of the starting 5. She is usually very cheery and bopping up and down the halls, but make sure you don't make her mad. Casey is probably the one person that procrastinates the least in our class. She's a hard worker and it usually seems she is picking up any of the slack that our class may have. Greg came to us in 5th grade, and without really trying to, became someone you could always count on for a good chuckle. He is one of those people that say all the wrong things at the wrong time. And I don't think the class would have it any other way. Greg is a dependable friend and usually is in high spirits. Lucretia joined us in 3rd grade and can match attitudes with the best of us. One thing that I will remember about her is that she is always someone you can count on for a hug. Usually because she's asking for it. Lucretia brought excitement to our class, and our class would not be the same without her. John Romans came into our class in 3rd grade, and with him he brought a lot of ambition. He is always his best and working hard no matter what he is involved in. Not only does he deal with the pressures of school, but he also finds room to put in time for his job. I can always count on John when I need a little pressure off something around, considering he and I are the only 2 tables. Michaela came to us in 5th grade, probably out-talk anyone in her class. Throughout the years, Michaela and I continuously would argue, not because we were mad at each other, but simply that just because of what we did. And although she definitely could out-talk me, I would like to think I came out the victor most of them. Michaela is a smart girl, and I know she will accomplish anything she sets her mind to. John Odom came to us in 3rd grade, and right away fit in because he is a character like the rest of the guys in our class. We're always joking around and giving each other a hard time. John knows more about different vehicles and models than anyone I know. John Odom is someone you can talk to no matter what it may be about. You can always depend on him. Levi, or T-Bone, joined us in 8th grade, and since then has continued to amuse me every day. He always seems to make it look like he doesn't care about things, but he never fooled me, and I can tell he puts his heart into everything he takes on. Levi is someone that never judges people by first glance, and you can always see the good in them. Donald, or Ed, is the last of the starting 5 besides me. It is hard to pick just one class clown in a group of guys in our class, but I think he definitely takes the cake. Donald and I have been hanging out for as long as I can remember, and he has a talent of lightening any mood, but definitely has the temper to match. Donald has always been there for me, and I hope he can say the same for me. Well, with all that said, I just need to add a couple of thank yous. I want to thank everyone here tonight and the many that couldn't make it. I know I speak for the class when I say we appreciate all the support you have given us through the years. I need to thank the teachers. Thank you for always pushing us and keeping us on the right track. Also, I need to thank our parents. We would not be here if it wasn't for each and every one of you. I know we can be a little bit hard to bear at times, but thank you for never giving up on us. We owe this occasion to you. Lastly, I need to thank my class. You have all known me long enough to know when I'm serious or not, and I can honestly say I cannot imagine going through the years together with a better group of people. Thank you.
My name is Denise Joyner. I appreciate the opportunity to share this evening with you. It's very special to my family. Tonight I'll be presenting the Dr. Ken Houston Memorial Scholarship. It's appropriate that it should go to a student in school that's named in honor of Dr. Ken Houston. He graduated from Scottsdale High School in 1958, goes to class of 12. and he went on to be a very successful educator. He had 5 children. One of those children was Linda Houston, who later married Phil Steiger. Dr. Houston was very involved in the community and supported education, and this is one of the reasons his family wanted to support the scholarship. He believed it was important to keep your priorities straight, love of God, love of family, love of country. One example of his support of the educational efforts here in South Dakota was the email that he corresponded with Preacher, and she was working on her schoolwork. And no matter what he was doing, that was a priority. That was the number one thing to do. So, in recognition of her efforts in continuing her education, I'd like to present Patricia Steiger with the scholarship.